Brought to you by Refi. Refinance your defaulted private student loans today at yrefi.com/Ramsey.
Yeah, so my situation is that I had a business fail a while ago. I was on the job search for quite a while. Couldn't find anything. I'm actually in a rural area outside of Cincinnati. So I applied to get into a trade union, the electricians union. And I got in, and I'm waiting on a job call. And as soon as I get into a job, I should, theoretically be okay. But I have no idea when that job call is going to happen. And I'm up to my ears in debt. I'm about to not be able to make my payments on my cards and my truck.
Okay. What kind of income? Let's just assume that we could snap our fingers and give you the income that you used to have. What do you need to make at a minimum to be able to cover all your payments and have a little bit of margin? What's that number?
Well, I have a pretty unique situation. So honestly, if I made $1,200 in a month, I would be perfectly fine.
How so? Why is it so unique? Tell us what is so unique about your situation.
So I actually built my own home.
Okay.
On family land. I have my own water system, so no water bill. I pay for electric, which never goes over $100 a month.
Okay. No taxes. Insurance
taxes on
the land.
Yeah, the property taxes were $1,300 for the year.
How long have you been going without income?
Probably 3 months now.
And what were you doing prior to that? This was your business?
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you do? What'd you do prior to your business failing? What'd you do for income?
So I came over here and I built my house, and then I was doing like wellness coaching and kind of doing odd jobs while I finished kind of building out the land.
Okay, when was the last time? So I'm hitting you here because we got to get to your debt situation with Jade, but we got to figure out your income. You have zero income, so Jade can't help you on the debt until we figure out income. So take me back as quick as you can to the last time you had a 40-hour-a-week job. What were you doing, and how much were you making? Take me back.
I was working at a wellness retreat center.
Doing what?
And I was managing staff, teaching yoga.
How many hours? How many hours a week? How many hours a week did you do that?
I guess it would be around 50.
Okay. And so the trade thing that I'm getting somewhere, partner. I promise.
Got you.
At least I'm trying to. So the trade thing you signed up for. What kind of trade work is that?
Electrician.
Okay, and you're skilled and ready to go. You can do that.
Yes.
Okay, here's what I'm getting at. I had to get some information to go, Jacob. You don't sit around and wait for this opportunity. I'm glad you got signed up, and presumably something will come, but you're also in a rural area. So right now, it sounds like you're a pretty mobile guy. That means you've got to do whatever it takes and go wherever. So whatever and wherever are two of your favorite words right now.
Love that.
And what I'm talking about is that if you just need $1,200 to get by, then all you effectively need to do is find 40 hours a week at $10 an hour. Now, I think you can do way better than that. But if you can be an electrician tradesman, that means you can do a lot of other things. So we're talking every handyman job possible. Get to Cincinnati, Ohio. Get somewhere where you can deliver something, show up and pick something up and place it on a shelf. You don't need a lot to live, which is the good news. Okay, if $1,200 is our baseline for living. So based on that, Jade, if we can get you to where you're actually making a good bit more than that, then you can go through the debt snowball. And I'll bring in my partner here, but my friend, like you've got to happen to this problem. You are so relaxed.
Yeah.
I think you'd be a great yoga teacher. I think the great news is like, I'm sure you're great at yoga, but right now, bro, like you don't need to be chill. You need to be running around like your pants are on fire because I think your pants are on fire.
100%.
No, they are. I put in 4 applications in person today and did the same thing Saturday. Everything's closed on Sunday.
Ken, you're not done yet.
I'm not. I'm going to jump at. Listen, I don't want to knock you putting in applications, but we don't put in applications in a moment when our pants are on fire. Do you know what we do? We find out who is hiring. We ask everybody that knows anybody, and in a small rural area, trust me, it's not hard to find out who's actually hiring. And this may be like taking a page out of my buddy Mike Rowe's famous show, Dirty Jobs.
Yeah.
If somebody's shoveling what on a farm right now, and they don't have anybody that's showing up to do that, that's where you are. Because you're going to shovel what all day today.
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now let's assume you got some money coming in. Walk Jade through your debt.
Yeah.
situation.
Tell us what the problem is, because I'm like, with $1,200 makes it tick. You know, I can't assume there's much debt in the situation, but tell me otherwise.
Oh no, $1,200 is just survival.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew that. That's
so tell us list out your debt if you have it, or list out the things that are keeping you, aside from your job, keeping you from hitting your next money goal.
So I owe $29 on a truck, which has been attacked by a peacock. So resale would be difficult.
For real?
What's that look like?
For real. I'm
favorite
not
call.
kidding.
Favorite call of the month already. We still have a lot to go. A peacock attacked his truck. Jade.
You should see the truck.
Yeah. Peacocks can really take down the resale value of a truck. It's incredible.
They got a strong beak, I guess.
Yeah, is it like, are they like monkeys and they throw stuff? You know, they throw the stuff at it, or are they like attacking it with their beak?
Well, here's what happens. If you're an idiot and you buy a brand new truck with an unstable income, it's shiny. And then when it's shiny, they see their reflection in the truck, and they attack their reflection.
You got a flock of peacocks near you, Jacob? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I live near my grandmother.
Okay.
Does she have a pet peacock?
She sure did.
Oh, you didn't hurt the peacock, did you, Jacob?
No.
Okay, she did. He said that in the past.
Listen.
Tense. I thought maybe he saw the peacock pecking his quarter panel, and he took care of the peacock.
This call just went down a road, and
Do you want to hold him over and give you some advice, or
I
are we
don't want to
done?
hold him over.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah. Be careful.
He's got to sell the truck.
Another reason not to buy a shiny truck that's not paid for. The peacock.
You got to get a
The
job.
Ramsey Show. We'll be right back.
Why Refi refinances delinquent private student loans for struggling borrowers. Learn more at yrefy.com/Ramsey.